Good evening, Cardinal families. Principal Alfaro here, and I'm coming to talk to you about our favorite summer homework. So I do have some housekeeping things that I just kind of wanted to share with you all as families, so I know that this may be a little bit of a longer video. But first of all, I want to let you know that we handed out all summer homework yesterday. It is beautiful because pretty much like 99.9, probably 99.5% really, of our students have gotten their summer homework, right? So super excited about that. Everybody hopefully went home yesterday, maybe shared, showed, whatever the case may be. So just for parents, here's a little rundown. If you are a brand new student to YWLA in 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, or 9th grade, that means that your summer homework will be due the first day of your summer camp, which is July 27th. Now, if you are not new to us and you are a returning student, 7th through 12th grade, then your summer homework is going to be due to us on your first day of summer camp, which is July 28th, okay? So here are the things that can make it a little bit easier for parents. One, everybody gets summer homework, right? It happens 6th grade all the way through 12th grade. Our girls know that. That's a part of our program, a part of what we do. And so that's YWLA, right? And so we're excited to go ahead and continue that. We know that it helps students with just kind of keeping that muscle memory, going, thinking about school, allowing them to see like what are some things that are coming up the next year. It's very helpful for teachers because they can use some of that as diagnostic. What do my kids know, right? Before they even come to me. So that's a lot of the reason why we do it. We are a college preparatory school, and as far as I remember, I had summer homework every summer when I was in high school, right? And in college, I took summer classes, so I feel like I never had a time off, right? But those are some of the things that we are doing with our students. So, couple of things that they should be bringing home to you aside from their summer homework packets. We always include a YWLA summer information letter. All kinds of things can be found in here. Everything from what camp is, when the camp dates are, athletic camps, even our athletic tryouts. You need to know a teacher's email address? It's in here. You need the dates for summer camp? They're right here. You want to know about our uniform drive? Guess what? It's right here. You want to know about our school supply list? I also will be sending this out electronically so that way you can have the links. It will be linked in here. Literally, this is kind of your little hub for everything summer related and preparing for the new school year. So make sure to check it out. One thing that is different with us about summer camps this year is that in the past we have been able to run our regular bus routes. We know with the rising cost of things, the reduction in budgets, we are not able to run a full summer route, okay? So I need your all's help here. This is what we're going to do. We are going to use our own personal school buses and one of our own personal staff members to actually go and pick up students from the hub, which the hub is YMLA, so Young Men's Leadership Academy. In the mornings, we will be there. That will be the one stop that we go to. If parents want to go meet at YMLA, then they can get on our shuttle bus and we will transport them here for summer camp. Now, at the end of the day, we will do the same thing, but we're only going to YMLA. The reason why we're doing that, like I said, is that we have to make sure that we can do things within our budget. And unfortunately, the cost of transportation to run full routes is not something that we can do this year. So this is where I'm asking for support from my YWLA families. At the back of the summer letter, you will notice that there is transportation. There is a QR code right here, and it says if you want to sign up to ride the bus, please make sure that you sign up and that you fill out this QR code. That will help us know who is it that we're expecting on a daily basis to ride our bus. Also lets us know how many buses do we need. Do we need one? Do we need two? Over here, though, this one is super, super important. I'm depending on parents. If for some reason you can't get to YMLA, you can't get to the transportation hub, right? Then I need you to fill this out so that way we know who is not able to get there due to transportation issues. Also, if you are a parent who graciously says, you know what, I can carpool. I can pick up kids that might be in my surrounding area, maybe in my zip code, maybe the zip code next to mine, maybe on the way to school. I don't mind doing that. Hey, it takes a village, and you would like to be a part of carpooling other kids who may have a transportation need, right here, I also need you to fill this out. Please indicate to us that you are willing to do that, because it is you, it is me, it is our village that allows all students to be successful. So we are looking for parents who are able to carpool and help us with summer transportation. Please fill that out, okay? For somebody, that can be the difference between like being able to fully engage and not. And I will tell you all, I have done my own transportation of students. Hey, I do what I have to do to make sure our kids get to where they need to be. Point blank, flat out. That's what we do, right? So if you can help us out, I would appreciate it. The other thing that students will get that is going to be very valuable to you all as parents is this. So this right here is a QR code. Again, it will also be going out in electronic form, but this allows all of our students to be able to scan. So they come to you and they say, Mom, Dad, Aunt, Uncle, Grandma, Grandpa, whoever, right? Whoever they're staying with this summer. I lost this summer homework. All you have to do is scan the QR code. It will take you to a link or to a sheet. On there, every single subject is broken out by grade level and subject. Click on that. Boom, you have an electronic copy of summer homework, so it should never be lost, right? The other part of that is that all of our teachers have also submitted a summer homework video. So if you click on the video link right next to that, you will get the teacher popping up, hi, introducing themselves, it's me. They might go ahead and go through the video instructions with you quickly, but then also some teachers do take the time to engage in full lessons and examples with the students. So use that as a resource. That can help answer questions. Teachers will have their email and contact information, but teachers are off contract. So I can't force a teacher to respond off contract. A lot of our teachers are super dedicated and they do that, but it also might not be in 24 to 48 hours. It might be a week. It might be 2 weeks, right? They're on vacation. This is their contract time. It's unpaid. So just want to let you know that this is a helpful link. There are also usually resources that are included within the summer homework. So if students have issues, questions, they can try to find some assistance. Speaking on that, not all students are expected to know summer homework, right? They haven't taken the class. So I told the students very clearly, summer homework is not optional. It is mandatory. It is a part of our program. It's not optional. It's not about whether I want to do it or I don't want to do it. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I won't. That's not the case. That's not what we do here, right? However, I also told them, I do not expect expert. You all are not going to be experts at everything. But what I do expect is maximum effort. There's a difference between being an expert and giving me effort. I'm asking for maximum effort. And so that's what I require of students, because everybody is capable of giving their maximum effort and trying to make sure that they complete this to the best of their abilities, right? So that brings us to this. Every student received a YWLA integrity policy or academic integrity policy for their summer homework. They are taking this home, they are signing, they are getting this to you to sign, and they are bringing it back to their advisory teacher. The deadline for this is May 22nd, which at this point, if you're watching this, it's tomorrow, okay? After that, we are going to start hounding your students for this, because this is one of those acknowledgement forms that we need in order for them to be able to finish out the year, do their parties, do all of the things, right? I need this back on file. This gives a list of all the things that they can and can't do, or what would constitute academic dishonesty. Number 1, use of AI. I don't want to know what AI knows. I can type it into AI and I can figure out what AI knows. I want to know what you know. I want to know what your student knows. That's what I want to know. So we're not using AI. We're going to make sure that the work that we turn in is our own individual work. That also means I'm not going to a friend to ask them for answers and them giving me their summer homework. I told students, if you give answers to somebody and you just let them copy, you're as guilty as the person who allowed you to copy. That does nothing for us. I told students, at some point in our lives, every single person is going to have to show their knowledge independent of any type of help, including this, right? So they're going to have to show us that they know what they're doing for AI or without the use of AI. So that being said, I just want you to know that there were some conversations. I laid it out, let them know what I expected from them. And so if you have any questions, there are tons of resources. They can reach out to teachers between now and the last day of school. They can have their questions answered. They're going to have some work time to do it during the school day. So they should have some time to be able to get at least a good start. I will tell you, I had one student come to me today. She was already stapling her math homework. She was like, done. So it's not taxing. These are things that our students can do, right? We just need to prioritize, chunk it for them. Parents, stay on top of them. If they say they finished it, tell them, show me. Let's go over it together. I want you to explain this to me. I want to make sure that you're successful on that very first day of summer camp, because you know what, as a mom, that's what I do to my kids. Like I've always said, what I do for mine is what I expect of ours, because I see all of them as my own kids. And so there we go. That's my rundown on summer homework. I gotta go because I'm headed over to the Science Fair Awards ceremony. So they're waiting on me. Have a great evening. We'll see you later. Bye.